Most people don't stay poor because they don't make enough money. They stay poor because of a habit they perform every single day. Without realizing it's a habit at all, it feels responsible. It feels mature. It feels like survival. But it is the exact behavior that ensures money never listens to them. And once you see it, you'll notice it everywhere. In conversations, decisions, and even how people talk about success. This isn't a budgeting mistake. It's a psychological one, and it's been quietly training you to stay small. Let's start with something uncomfortable. Most people believe money responds to effort. Work harder, be consistent, be patient. That belief feels logical, it feels fair, but it's wrong. Money does not respond to effort. It responds to position, and position is shaped by one habit that almost everyone has. A habit that feels safe, feels sensible, and is praised by society. That habit is this: you treat money as something to be protected instead of something to be commanded. Protection feels intelligent, command feels dangerous, so people choose protection, and protection slowly turns into poverty. Not dramatic poverty, not collapse, but a quiet ceiling you never break through. The habit is defensive money behavior, not recklessness, not stupidity, defensiveness. You optimize to avoid loss, not to create leverage. You ask, how do I not mess this up? Instead of, how do I make this expand? You choose security over control, stability over positioning, comfort over authority. And the problem is this: money does not reward people who need safety. It rewards people who create gravity. Here's why this habit is so dangerous. It feels like intelligence. You're careful. You plan. You minimize risk. You don't want to be stupid. Society praises this. Parents praise it. Schools reinforce it. Employers depend on it. But what they never tell you is this: defensive behavior is perfect for employees and fatal for wealth. Because wealth is not built by avoiding mistakes. It's built by absorbing volatility without emotional collapse, and defensive people cannot do that. The invisible trade you're making. Every time you choose safety over leverage, you are making a trade. You trade upside for predictability. You trade growth for calm. You trade expansion for control over fear. And over time, this creates a personality that says, I don't want problems. I don't want stress. I just want things to work. But money flows toward people who can handle pressure, not people who avoid it. Why saving alone doesn't make you rich. This is where people misunderstand everything. Saving is not bad, but saving without command is a signal. It signals fear. It signals scarcity thinking. It signals that money is something that might disappear if you don't guard it. And money responds to how you treat it. When you treat money like it's fragile, it treats you like you're weak, harsh, but true. Here's the real mistake. You think the goal is not losing money, but the real goal is becoming the kind of person money grows around. Those are not the same thing. One is defensive, the other is dominant. One is reactive, the other is directive. Money doesn't obey fear, it obeys clarity and direction. How this habit shows up daily. Let's get concrete. This habit shows up when you delay action until conditions feel perfect. You over-research to avoid responsibility. You choose low-ceiling options because they feel safer. You refuse to look stupid in the short term. You stay in environments that cap you because they feel familiar. None of this looks like failure. It looks like adulthood, but it's actually training you to stay replaceable. The difference between careful and powerful people are not careless. They are calm inside risk. They don't ask, what if this goes wrong? They ask, if this goes wrong, do I still control the situation? That difference changes everything. One mindset avoids damage. The other assumes control. and money follows the second. The cost of ignorance. Now let's talk about the cost. Because this habit doesn't just limit income, it reshapes your identity. You start seeing bold people as reckless, decisive people as arrogant, fast movers as lucky. That's how the habit protects itself. It turns ambition into a threat, and once ambition feels dangerous, you will never allow yourself to fully commit. You will half build, half try, half risk. And money does not respond to half. Why most people never escape this? Here's the trap. This habit keeps you functional. You survive, you manage, you cope. Nothing collapses, so you never question it. But nothing expands either. Years pass, opportunities close, and you don't fail loudly. You fade quietly. That is the real danger. What changes everything? The shift is not take more risks. That's amateur thinking. The shift is this. You stop organizing your life around avoiding loss and start organizing it around increasing leverage. Leverage of skill, leverage of position, leverage of relationships, leverage of timing. Money moves toward leverage automatically. Controlled people versus protected people. Protected people ask permission from circumstances, from fear, from comfort. Controlled people decide first and let reality adjust. Protected people wait to feel ready. Controlled people move while calm, not ready. Protected people need certainty. Controlled people build certainty through action. That's why money listens to one and ignores the other. The single governing principle. Here it is. The entire briefing collapses into this. If your primary money habit is protection, you will never hold power over money. Protection keeps you safe. Command makes you wealthy. And command is not aggression, it's posture. It's deciding that money is a tool, not a threat. How this changes your thinking. Once you see this, everything sharpens. You stop asking, is this safe? You ask, does this increase my leverage? You stop optimizing comfort. You optimize position. You stop fearing volatility. You learn to stand inside it without panic. That's when money starts behaving differently around you. Machiavelli understood this principle long before modern finance. He observed that power is never preserved by caution alone. It is preserved by expansion. States that focused only on defense collapsed. States that understood offense controlled outcomes. Money follows the same law. Defense without offense leads to erosion. Most people will never hear this because it doesn't sound kind, it doesn't sound fair, and it doesn't comfort fear. But if you're still listening, you already know comfort was never the goal. The habit that keeps people poor is not stupidity, it's protection. And the moment you stop protecting money and start commanding it, money starts responding quietly, predictably, and on your terms.